Hold on. Good.
No dice on that prior
Stop
pass.
jumping,
Here's
bro.
second down. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. He'll get it to Rashee Rice. Complete. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Bronk. It's a new set of downs at the 27. First down throw, Mahomes. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
So here now are the Ravens on offense to begin their first drive. And they're brought out by the reigning MVP, the second of his career, the best runner in the game. It's Lamar Jackson.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away and let everybody try to chase you down.
He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Drew Tranquill brings him to the ground. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
This is Henry on second. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Running once more with Henry. Now after the play, looks like we have somebody banged up. What we hope is it's nothing major. Don't want to see a serious injury less than a quarter into the season. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Caught by Flowers. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 now. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. Lamar now from the gun. That's caught for the first. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. They've got to like how they've been moving it early here. It's down to the opposing 45-yard line. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. Into the second level past the 30. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. From the gun, a run for Henry. He's within striking distance. Punches it in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Brown with a return here. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now for the second time, we get a look at this Kansas City offense. And they got off on the wrong foot here with that opening drive interception that led to points the other way.
Yeah, what this defense has shown is they are going to capitalize on your mistakes, and not just a little, but by a lot. So from here on out, you better play some mistake-free football because this defense is hunting for more.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now. From the 31. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. It's another first-half mistake. He's intercepted again.
Sit down, bro.
And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. So now it's 13-zip, Brock, and they've got to be even happier knowing that multiple phases of their game contributing to this lead early on.
Yeah, I'm going to guess the defense probably not.
Leave it alone. I think cut it down. Leave it alone.
Scoring touchdown for touchdown, but you can't script a better start.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. Brown with a return here. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick-6. Need short memories here as they head back out. Mahomes trying again after the pick. Finds his man Rice. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. 1st and 10. It's Mahomes. Has a man. It's Brown. And he gets him around 6 there. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
That one finds Xavier Worthy. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
On target to Worthy. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Has him on the quick hitter. And that's good for a gain of 5. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3. They just get the play on. Brought in along the sideline, just need an official ruling, and they say catch. Great play. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Extra point sent in through the rain. So the new NFL... And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded at the 7. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. The Ravens and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. Right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, they're going to start to murmur, and we might even hear a few boo birds.
He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Stopped on the play by Big Chris Jones. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Play action. Here's Jackson. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Football on that 47-yard line. First down. Pistol snap to Jackson. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Henry running to the left. The defenders are there to get him at the line. Felix and Udike Uzama making the tackle that time. Looks like no gain on 2nd down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken down at the 30. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. Gets this one to Andrews. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. He gives to Henry on the inside handoff. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Jackson getting his guys in the hurry up. Turning to Henry on 3rd. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Pickup of 2 here. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. Lamar out of the pistol. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see the...
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Ravens take a 13-point lead. Now the PAT try coming up. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Has this at the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch your breath.
You saw some fire.
Momentum in the building.
Somebody here.
Out of the shotgun, they'll get it to him inside. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Hey.
Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for short yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Connects with Wiley. And they get this down to the 28.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Still inches to go on 3rd down. Again, Mahomes to throw. He has the 1st over the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. Throwing again, Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Chiefs signal for a timeout, and that's going to be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Another throw for Mahomes. And the defender comes away with it. And the Ravens tap it as he records the 1st interception of his young career.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Forced out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 2nd and 10 now. Completed over the middle. He made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Lamar now from the gun. He's on the move. He can run it. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. He even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 46. Connects with Bateman.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. Pete Carroll was there. If he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
It's no good. He needed more leg, and he sent it too far right. And with a push of the button, we say so long to the halftime report and jump right back to the start of the third quarter.
What the phone?
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Ravens back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Makes a cut to the right sideline. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. Trying down the middle with Henry. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop. Play action now with Jackson. Andrews with the catch. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Mitchell up the middle. And he's going to make it down to the 15-yard line. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Lamar off the play fake. The throw is caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
I got to have it like this.
They find 7 yards, and now they've got first and goal. They'll run here with Henry. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. He gets him 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd and goal. Henry. And he gets in. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21.
Yeah. You ain't gonna be able to play right there. Let's see right there. What?
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Chiefs ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And I don't think we can really call these highlights, partner. Shall we just call them replays as we re-examine his performance so far in this one? 3 interceptions mixed in among his work. It's really limited a lot of what he's been able to do out there. First and 10 now from the 30.
What, John? No, I told you not to get up there.
Run from Pacheco to start the half. And they're all
no, you better get down.
Again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on
that
run, and they face second.
You'll figure that. That's in it, sir. You'll figure that.
Gun, it's Mahomes.
So I'm not good though.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
Kate, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them could throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts, but throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Ravens and this running back headed back out for a new series. Officially a 55-yard launch. And the Ravens will go on offense.
I said, Orlando Jones.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with Mitchell.
Having gained
about a handful there. Tackle made by Chuck Clark.
Casey.
Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Play action. Here's Jackson. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Oh, no.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. On the move, headed right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
No, I don't know. I ain't mad when you don't flip like I'm aggravated.
To inspire the guys around him, calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run.
So we can bullshit day. So for the bullshit day, we're gonna hit flips and got down 4 feet.
He pushes this down to the 42 before going down. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
Henry takes it in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. In baseball, it's 3 strikes and you're out. I know you experienced that a lot, but on the gridiron, you're feeling pretty happy, right? If you could strike the end zone 3 times in one game.
Yeah, I'd rather go hockey and soccer. That's just the positive guy in me. They call that a hat trick. It's worth celebrating. And yeah, they should celebrate this effort.
I was about some damn sours and red like though.
Brown with a return here.
Oh, I don't know, but I don't know.
And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
Yeah.
The Chiefs offense.
We gotta watch them. Oh, no, look. You can't get down, bro. Try it. I think you can do it.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
You're a big boy. I think you can do it. Huh? All right.
Yellow.
Yeah.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. And they pick him off again.
Oh, go ahead, you got it. You're a big boy.
Take over. Not an interception by the reigning defensive player of the year. Well, Brock, it has been a special
you got
day
it.
for this defense.
I'm watching.
Forcing turnovers. Big play
Go.
after big play. And
go.
Is there
Spider-Man ain't scared.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long. But throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Another run for Henry. And he gets this forward to the 19. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Kate, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
What? That ain't me.
Here's Mitchell again. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens continue piling onto this lead. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Brown with a return here. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the third.
They can't get it.
They've got first down from the 31.
No, for real. Okay.
Tight end going in motion here. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes.
Damn, I just fucked up.
That's brought
Hello?
in by Hunt. Oh, stiff up.
I can't hear you.
Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. They rip off a
But
huge
wait.
chunk of field as the downs reset.
You know,
What?
Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good
Oh, yeah,
pass.
I'm bringing.
Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field
Yeah,
position.
he already talked to
By
him.
hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Yeah.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Oh, yeah. What, John? Get down. Let me see you get down if you're a big boy. Let me see you get down if you're a big boy. I know you're big. You can do it. You can do it. I'm telling you, you can do it. I know. That's why I say you can do it. Do it. Let me see.
Opener.
Yes, I know. Go. I told you.
Dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
I told you.
Here's Mahomes now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And Brock, I'd say that's more of a moral victory than something that's really going to affect the deficit much.
After I'd imagine dozens and dozens of kicks into that net on the sideline staying warm, Kate, he finally gets his chance to knock a field goal through the uprights. And, of course, he wasn't going to whiff on that opportunity.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Baltimore running its offense
What, Joe?
now. And the way they have just been running it right through
Yeah, I'll
this
watch you in a
defense
minute.
all game, Brock. It's really been astounding to see an NFL defense defeated so soundly.
You just don't expect to see a defense at this level of football get worked so much on the ground. Every unit prides itself, at least a little bit, on being an old-school throwback team who can win a slugfest in the trenches. In this ground game,
Yeah, I'm watching in a minute. All
they've
right.
been doing all the slugging here.
Again, this is Mitchell. And he'll go down, we'll say right at the
What's up, man?
39-yard line.
What's up, man?
It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first. Now Jackson off the play action.
Yeah, he dropped.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Yeah.
DeAndre Hopkins, the one he was looking for. And it's going to be 2nd down.
No, they ain't said nothing.
Throwing again is Lamar.
Yep.
Gets this to Bateman. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
I don't know.
It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the
The
first.
bad guy.
Right here?
Yes.
Bateman hauls it in. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And he's taken down at the 30. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Go get your car open and go.
Lamar throwing again. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snaps and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that side.
He was looking for Zay Flowers. So now it's going to be third and long.
Huh? Huh? Yeah.
It's at the top.
It ain't nothing up though.
It went on the bed. Right on the top.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Finds a seam down the middle. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on him.
No, we changed it.
Running for it. Here's Henry. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. And he's certainly given us a performance worthy of these primetime lights. This is now a 100-yard game that he's put together. Going jumbo set on this first and goal.
Hey, Alpha, say hi.
Gonna keep this one and go. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Ravens throwing 6 more on the blowout. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. PAT effort coming up. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Ravens grow their lead yet again. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Chiefs offense set to take over again. Their first drive of the new campaign netted a field goal. Now let's see if they can bump that up to a touchdown on drive number 2. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Out of the gun,
What are you doing?
Mahomes. Called in by
You playing your game?
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
They ain't playing it
It's one
real.
of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel
Yeah,
it's not
like
fair.
I'm supposed to play homeboy, but he ain't playing. I'm playing Kansas City right now.
Tackle for a short gain,
thought
I get a
that
win
was,
too. Sometimes you
Who?
can get to win-win.
I thought Kansas City was playing.
Nah, that Rip homeboy.
33 on second
I
down.
thought you said you had to play
Completes
Patty.
this one
I did
right.
text him, but it ain't that skilled.
Yardage with a new set of downs.
Oh, okay.
That's just great instincts. Go air
Yeah, I had to
on second
goddamn.
down rather than just
When you go in there, make sure you goddamn don't hit play key moment.
coverage and don't need to
Yeah,
worry
yeah,
about
face
third
up.
down.
Yeah, nah, cause mine had did it, but I had to start over because they had me winning. I'm like, that ain't me. But it broadcast.
And he drives this
But
one
they had me some on like that ain't me scoring. So hell no.
That's what you call
So, yeah, I thought that was goddamn.
Nah, it just automatically did. I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm like, why the hell they got me playing on third down, bro?
Manageable, and it creates that space if you
Yeah, I had
wanna
to
take a
restart my
shot
shit.
downfield.
I got it on goddamn tape and all that though. So I said, I'm glad I goddamn screen recorded this motherfucker.
back to the air. Mahomes.
Damn, yeah, right.
Target to
Yeah,
Worthy.
this, but make sure you look at it, okay? We'll goddamn do it quick.
And the The Chiefs
I mean, if you
get
play
the
against
first
a player,
down.
though, they shouldn't do that,
It
right?
sure
You ain't playing no
seemed
player, though.
like
You
he
gonna
knew
be playing computer.
exactly where he was going with
I thought
that
you said
right
Washington
off the
was real.
snap.
He ain't playing.
Oh, they ain't gonna play
Yeah,
him?
that's what I'm saying. They ain't playing. They ain't in there no more. They jumped out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they want playing computer.
Oh, I thought you were playing somebody.
Hell no.
Again, Mahomes to throw.
Can I do it? Jumped out the motherfucker. I had a friend Rip just a minute ago. I'm like, hey, they can't see your home, but he ain't playing this.
The defense forces the big play.
Yeah, this just can't happen.
Yeah, I'm back from it now, and I got 2 minutes left.
Security's a
Yeah,
premium
we watch
every
Hey,
down,
who
every distance. But on first down, it is especially a
smack
killer.
down to everybody.
we didn't realize there wasn't nobody, though.
Oh, for real? Hell no,
Works
bro.
his way for a gain of 4.
Do yours so I can watch that motherfucker. Watch you get beat on.
Player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1.
Motherfucker still going now. I got this on 15. Motherfucker still getting hurt like hell.
6 coming up here. Lamar now from the gun.
My football, he get knocked clean.
This time, rolling
Hey.
right. He's on the move.
All right, though.
And he'll go out of bounds after a pickup inside the opposing 40. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. On first down, Jackson. Getting out to his left. Cut at the 10-yard line. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Ravens running them out of the building. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens continue adding on to that lead. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. Offense heading out now for the Chiefs. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. First down throw, Mahomes. Into traffic, complete. And he'll get it up to the 44.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Kansas City sends out its punt team. And this will be his second effort of the contest. And he drives this into the pouring rain. That's grabbed at the 10. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. The visitors and Keaton Mitchell just about set to get going again on offense. And they should just be able to kneel out what time remains. There's 3 timeouts defensively still available, but using them is not going to alter this outcome. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Escapes the pocket. Completed to Flowers. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
So the Ravens will fly home with the win as the 2024 season officially gets underway. Our first regular season game together now in the books, Brock. Great work, partner. The first of many, we hope, in our time with